Only legitimate grandkids get a slice of the cake. My father smirked. My daughter lowered her plate. My husband looked at my parents, then at our child, and with zero warning, tapped his glass, stood up, and said something that made everyone turn pale. We were 15 minutes into family dinner when my father said it. My daughter was swinging her legs, waiting for dessert. She'd seen the cake box when we arrived and whispered to me, chocolate, like it was a secret code. When my cousin started cutting slices, she reached forward with both hands, balanced a piece on her plate like treasure, and smiled. Then my father, sipping his wine with that smirk I grew up hating, said it loud enough for everyone to hear. Only legitimate grandkids get a slice of the cake. The room didn't go silent immediately. There were awkward chuckles. Someone cleared their throat. It took a second for the words to land, but they landed right in front of a little girl holding a fork, trying to figure out why no one was smiling anymore. I looked at my mom. She didn't even blink. My brother got interested in his phone, and my husband just stared at my parents. Then he stood up. Not slowly, not dramatically. He tapped his glass once. If you don't consider my daughter your granddaughter, then you're no longer part of this family's business. And if you're wondering if that includes the money you've been receiving weekly, yeah, that ends tonight. I didn't move. I didn't breathe. I'm not going to watch you humiliate a child. You don't love her. You've made that clear, so you don't get to benefit from us anymore. For the first time in my life, my father had nothing to say. What they didn't know was that the $700 they'd been getting every week wasn't from some mystery account. It was from me, through my husband. He never questioned it when I told him they were struggling. They never thanked him. They just expected it. The messages started before we pulled into our driveway. My mother, you let him embarrass us. My father, you owe us more than you realize. I'd already stopped the auto payment before dessert was finished. My hands shook under the table while I canceled the transfer. By Monday, they switched tactics. Emails poured in. Then my mom wrote the line that cracked something in me. You're not her real mother. You shouldn't be pretending you are. 2 days later, I got a message from my husband's office. My father had shown up demanding to speak to him about the money. Security escorted him out. Then came the CPS report. Someone filed an anonymous claim that our daughter was in an unstable environment, that I wasn't fit to raise her. The worker walked through our kitchen, saw my daughter coloring, humming to herself. She smiled and held up her drawing. This is for mommy. The worker apologized unofficially and told me, this happens when people lose control. They'd weaponized a government agency against a 4-year-old. That night, I deleted every photo, every text, every trace of them. We changed security codes, set up cameras, updated emergency contacts at daycare with instructions that my parents were never allowed near her. 2 weeks later, they sued us for emotional and financial damages. They claimed the $700 weekly payments had established a dependency we'd unlawfully severed. The case was thrown out before it reached a hearing. So, I did something I never thought I'd do. I called a family gathering and brought everything, the emails, the cease and desist, the daycare report, the security footage. I didn't rant or cry. I just let the truth speak. I'm not asking you to hate them, but I am asking you to stop asking me to forgive them. My daughter is not a pawn. My marriage is not up for negotiation. And my peace is not a gift they get to borrow. My brother texted me 2 words. About time. Then we renamed the company. We named it after our daughter, her middle name. Quiet, elegant, powerful. The first time my father saw it on the door, he showed up at the office, but he didn't get past the lobby. No one acknowledged him, because he was nobody now. It's been 4 months. My daughter drew a picture last week, 3 stick figures in a row. Above it, in messy handwriting, my family. No one missing. Not a single spot saved. I didn't just protect her. I protected us. I ended a cycle she'll never have to live through. They've tried everything to come back in, but every door is closed, every number blocked, every lie exposed. I lost my parents, but I found my voice. I found my peace. I found the life I want for my daughter.